Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I am on location, and it looks like I just did a little inventory of the things that I could be working on with all of you. And I have 1, 2, 3, and this one, 4, 5 videos to share with you, and they're gonna be mostly pretty quick. I don't know if the video is going to be quick, but the project themselves are going to be quick. So let's go ahead and get started. And thank you all for being here. And what will you need? Well, you'll need some glue. You will need some, we're going to use the rest of this up come hell or high water. I'm going to maybe use some Fabrifix too. I have some Tim Holtz paper dolls. I have some of my digitals. And I have a couple of pieces that are from old magazine. I think this is from either a Look magazine or one of those. Yeah, I think it's from a Look magazine. So I may use some of those images. Now, here is why I want to show you this. Well, first of all, I have hundreds and hundreds of these paper dolls, whether they be my own or whether they be Tim Holtz. And I don't use them nearly enough. So I had decided when I was traveling to just throw in a whole bunch. And let me tell you, I have used a lot. I also had a great big stack. It was all my fussy cutting. It was things that needed to be either pared down, cut up, one of which was this paint book. It is actually this one, Painting Lessons in Oil. And see, this is full of all the stuff I need to cut down, organize, put into themes and that kind of thing. And I get questions about, well, what do you do with all of these, big pieces of paper? And these, I thought, gosh, they're too cute to not do something fun with, but let's see how we can go simple. So that is what we're gonna do. And we're going to do some of what I call my Chroma Collage. Now, I'm not adding a bunch of extra things to it because I don't have all of the resources here. But we are going to take these paper dolls and make this into a kind of scene-like picturesque little piece that we can add into our journals. Let me show you what I did in advance when I was just playing. And then I'm like, I might as well do a video on this. This is simply I think this was from probably Grabby, one of those. When I pulled these, I had a bunch of winter kind of little paper dolls. And so I don't have a lot of winter scenes, but I did find some and we did use them. So I just popped those on. This was the scene. There's a little fox there. So there's that one. This was similar to this, and this is just 2 men. They look like they could maybe be, they're a little dressed up, but they could be fishermen. And then that's just the back of it. He's got the net. That was on there. Here's another one. I thought they looked kind of Fisher-esque. And that's on that painting. There they are again, pulling the net into the water out of. This dapper young family, they're enjoying the sunset. But look how simple. It's just, this was, all it was a piece that was from that painting technique book, and I popped them on there. These folks, they're standing in front of a mountain in their suits, because, everybody climbs a mountain in their suits. And that one I could add something to if I wanted. This family, they happen to be at a picnic, and this is the 4 daughters. And they watched the sunset, and then they couldn't resist capturing the moment. Yeah, that's what they're doing. And then this one was not from this paint book, but it is from a book that I had harvested and brought with me. And I just thought it was cute. So I just added these 5 sweet little girls with just some random things. I'll use this actually as a page. I'll cover the back. But that's what I did in advance and thought, well, let's have a play. Let's see where we go with this. So first of all, I really want to use, before I place any of these Tim Holtz people, I really want to use this. And I thought that there was maybe one. Oh, maybe this one. That they might work here. Well, they all fit on. Well, here's what we'll do. What's this from? Oh, it doesn't say. I'm just gonna loosely cut around this first, just to make sure if we place it, that it's going to fit. If it doesn't, then we go to plan B, which I don't know what that plan B is going to be yet, but we'll figure it out. I have had a terrible, terrible time with my allergies, and Dave's like, "Oh, did you take your allergy med?" I'm like, "No, I'm out." And I have been for a very long time. He's like, "Well, that's just dumb." Okay, yep, I get it. Okay, it will fit on there. I don't know, especially this gal, what that will look like, but we'll say yes to that one. In the meantime, we're gonna place all these other ones. I also had this one I thought would be cute, but it might be just a little too much because they're going on a picnic. I thought that we might be able to use that one. But those winter ones that I had, I think there's a good spot for some of them. I can't remember where those were. Okay, there's that one that has the mountains. Is there another one that had mountains? So I thought these guys would be cute right on there. These girls. Yeah. Kind of like that. They're going skiing. So I'm going to go ahead and rip this one down. I'm assuming that's what I was going to use that for. Again, well, with me, you never know. And I will save all of this because there's a lot of opportunity with all these fun things. So we're just going to cut all of this down. And I'm just using my tear ruler today to make it easy. I'm going to leave this edge just rough for now. I mean, this is as easy as it gets. Nothing earth-shattering, but pretty fun. I like my Chroma Collage. You guys all know that. See, look how cute that looks. Yeah. Totes adorbs. Now, one thing to think about is how wide is this? So it's 8 3/4. So when I put this into a journal, I'm going to have to cut it down anyway. So let's just do that now so we can get a true representation of what it will look like. There we go. All right, then we're going to glue that down in a minute. First, we're going to get these all set. Okay. Oh, yeah, this little family. This is from one of my digitals. I don't know that they're going to cut it. Pretty much because Aunt Edna back here, she's making a funny face, and that looks a little bit goofy on most of these. Yeah, see, she looks like she's hanging out from the top of the tree. Okay, I don't think she's going to make the cut. Oh, these folks are also, well, he's got ice skates in his hand. These two have a toboggan, and these little boys don't have anything, so we could put them there. Let's see where else they might go. Oh, here. It's not really winter. Do I have any other winter ones? I just want to see what this looks like. I think it's going to look funny, but it does. Well, this takes the most time is figuring out what we're going to use here. So we're done with that one. This one, maybe it would go better here. This one's kind of a wintry. Oh, here, let's put the ice skater guy and gal. Yeah, that looks way better. All right, let's cut this down to size. And look at all those we can use for other things. Oh yeah, that'd be cute. Easy peasy. Like I said, sometimes it's just an opportunity for some inspiration without much thought. And that is what this week has been for me, is just playing and enjoying it. Yeah, look at them. They look like they're meant to be there. All right. You two are perfect. Oh, I do have this one too. All right, now we've got these 3 boys. Okay, we decided that family's not going to cut it. Clearly, the toboggan at the beach, not going to work. So we could put them at the beach. They look kind of funny there. I think there's a very slim possibility that this little group of 4 might work. I'm just going to cut around it again. Ooh, don't want to cut off her bouffant. See what they look like, sort of. If they're, you know, I guess we could do a thinner. So they're too tall for that. They may work here. We'll see. That'll be our challenge piece. We'll see if we can do it. Let's go ahead and, I know this is not totally, that doesn't go, does it? We might not use this one today. We'll think about those 2. I'm going to put them up here. Let's cut this one out and see what happens. I need these scissors. So yeah, I haven't, I had brought a couple projects with, I ended up, I think I've done all of those. I did a little tour of the Airbnb and my little craft space. I did a video on what's in all of my stuff because I reorganized it all. Had to do some rethinking of how I wanted my travel bag to operate for road travel versus air travel. So I changed out a few things and I'll show you guys that. What else did I do? I mean, I haven't done a ton of videos. I think 4, maybe 5. I don't know. Now, come on. You are going to be my problem child there. But hopefully we can make it. I need to cut that grass out. So all the rest of them we're just going to be gluing on. It's this little group of friends that we need to have some time to work with. Now she might also be an issue because it's half of her face is gone. And her shoe. But maybe we can put her on the side. Oh, that might not be so bad. Alright, that I'm going to have to use my, what's that thing called? X-Acto knife. I should, like, speed this up a little bit. Maybe I'll do, if I decide to edit. I probably should since I'm coughing up a lung. So sometimes I get like sneezing attacks. And then other times it's like sniffles and coughing. And it's my own fault. So I won't belabor it. If I were to take my meds like I should be, this would not be, I mean, it still wouldn't be perfect, but it would be much better than I feel right now. Oh, I'm paying attention because I don't want to cut her foot off. We'll see what happens when I get closer to this. I get so excited about these little... This guy, I don't know what he's got on. It looks like a diaper. He was a last minute add to the party and he didn't bring his swim trunk, so he's wearing something. An alternative bathing suit. All right, let's see here. See, he doesn't have a shoe either. And this is magazine paper, so it is going to be a little tricky. I don't want to do it quickly because those old magazines, excuse me, tear very easily and kind of can bunch up. Yeah, so I have one of my, and I might use some of these in that Chroma Collage, but I have one whole art related. It's called the Chroma Kodachrome. It's like a camera book that I'm going to use. Well, now see, look. Her foot, now she looks like she's... She needs to go over to the side. No, she still looks like she's hanging in the trees. Although, I could cut her foot off and then... That's better. She still needs to come down. I don't really want those guys to lose their feet, but I could just leave this, right? Angela, just put it on there, right? Or, let's see. Before I do that, let's see what they might look like at the beach. Nope, they look goofy. Oh, just do it. Just do it. Now, I don't know, but I'm going to use this Elmer's because it's really gooey and hopefully it won't rip. I just tucked her leg back there. All right. So just how simple that can make something look by just taking it out of a magazine and putting it on. And you know what? You guys could use just scrapbook paper. It doesn't have to be from a, big magazine, but come on. This is a great way to use this. I love these paint books, how-to books, especially the scenery ones for this kind of thing. So I pick them up whenever I can find them. I don't find them a ton, but when I do, I'm just getting all their little leggies down because I was very gentle. Oh my gosh, here we go again. There we go. And I have decided that I just need to get the glue that I always use and put the right stuff in my bag because I just end up complaining about the stuff that I have. But I was trying to use up. See, now he may need something like when I get home, maybe I can find something like a beach ball or something that covers his wanky foot. But for now, he's going to stay just like that. You know. All right, let's tear this down and see. And again, I don't want to go too crazy with cutting things apart, because it may depend on how I'm going to use it in my project. But that's just kind of fun. So I think they need some things down here to make it even better. But for now, that's what they're gonna do. Now, easy peasy, let's glue these guys on. I should be using, I'll use it the next time, the rest of the tacky glue. Wowza. All right. Now, you're probably wondering where I found I'm trying to decide where I want them. I think I want them right here. Where I found those books. And I believe that the paint books that Lessons in Oil, I think I found 2 or 3 at an estate sale. See, I love that. And then I found a few at a thrift store, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, no, I'm not going to use that up. It takes too long to get it out. I'll use that off camera. Where I can yell at the glue and say, come on now. All right. Let's see how we want it. And I maybe should have cut the snow off a little bit, but we'll just leave it. There we go. Cuter than a bug's ear. Cuter than a bug's ear. Okay. Make sure you are all down. Set you aside. What do we have left? Did we do all of those already? That's how quick that was? Wowza. All right, I just want to cut this out. And either put them on here or here. We'll see what happens. We need to cut them out separately. This should go pretty quick. Oh, that guy's... Sorry, buddy. We're cutting off your smoke. Your ciggy. Here we go. I'm really hoping this works. The only difficult part is just that working with the really fragile papers from back in the day. I'm trying to see where his feet are. That looks funny, but okay. Oh, for goodness sakes. There we go. I could have used my X-Acto again on this, but I don't know if that's really supposed to be his foot or not. Come on. I'm gonna cut around that with my X-Acto. I don't trust myself. Now, what do you think that was right here? Is that part of what they're carrying? No. I don't know what it is. We got jackets, we got picnic baskets. Purses. Okay. I might be going to all this trouble and not like it anymore. See, they don't look, but what we can do is cut this down once we put them on here. We're not using that, we're not using that. Oh yeah, that actually kind of looks cool, doesn't it? All right, let's cut this little couple out. It's a fall day on the beach, so it's a little chilly out. And so they've got their pants and they're gonna have a bonfire on the beach. It's gonna be a lovely day. I don't know. The two guys in the back, they seem to be like the Sherpas. They're the heavy lifters. This couple looks like they're just whatever, hanging out. Now, it's not perfectly cut out. I can see a couple of little things like you can still see trees around there. There we go. Huh. Well, they don't all have legs, so we're just going with it, okay? Now, let me try this glue and see if I can get it to work. I'll show you what we're gonna do once we get these on here. I have to say, I don't remember. Oh God, I just ripped his head off. I don't know exactly where I got this glue, spelled Gloo, but it works really well. I want to say, I don't know, did I get it at Temu? Could be, could have been. Ooh, this is going to be, her foot's about ready to come off. Wait a minute. She just broke her leg. I'm pulling it off. I'll put it back on. See what I'm saying about that? There we go. And let's get her little leg back on there. Come on. Well, I have to do. Okay, now what we're gonna do so that it looks a little bit realistic is we're just gonna, we wanna get the sun in there. All right. Sunset, I mean. So we're just gonna rip that there. We're gonna round the corners. Boom, diggity. Not too shubbly, not too terrible. My fussy cutting has a lot to be desired, but let's see what we got here. Now, like I said, you can do this with any magazine. It doesn't have to be a painting magazine, but there's our gaggle of girls going to do some skiing. We got our couple that are going to take a nice little trip. We have this family that looks a little bit funny, but that's okay. And then we have the ones that I did the other day. And I still have a whole bunch to decide how I might want to finish them, but super easy. Black and white images on a colorful background, or you can do the reverse. And it's what I call Chroma Collage, and I don't know. It's just something I enjoy doing, and I think you should give it a go. So friends, I hope you enjoyed that very relaxing, easy video on how to kind of put these together. But until next time, remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.